I know New York is so salty. I know New York is so salty. That's why you cannot listen to the news. You need to read. You need to, I don't know, get on YouTube. Listen to the conspiracy theories. Figure out what makes sense, what don't make sense. Because Mom Donnie's mom being in them Epstein files, and now the supporters showing up to the mayor's mansion talking about you lie. And all I can think about is Trump sitting there in that Oval Office with him, and Mom Donnie standing next to him, and the reporter asked him, like, do you still think he's a fascist? And Mom Donnie was stumbling over his words, and Trump was like, go ahead, call me a fascist. Knowing Trump knows probably everything in them damn files, he's like, you gonna need it. Because once they bug me about releasing the rest of this, you gonna need it.
Yeah, so if you couldn't tell, Zoran is actually connected to the Epstein files because of his mother, as you just heard there. Interesting stuff, huh? You know, it's kind of interesting when these folks who just come out of the blue and rise to the top, somehow, some way, they're always connected to something weird, isn't it?
If you would have told me Zoran Mondani's mom was in the Epstein files, I would not have believed you. If you told me Putin, Jay-Z, all the other ones, like Bill Gates, yes, I would have said, yeah, they're in the Epstein, like, look at them, they would be. Mondani's mom, Mondani Stan, I wanted to go there so bad. There's also the Rothschild family. Are we surprised? Well, where else would they be? Where else would they be? And also tell Bill Gates to stop replying to, like, can we get him a PR team? He needs to stop replying to all the things that are coming out in the Epstein files. Like, bro, you were gonna get aired out. We knew you were in there. Like, stop trying to, like, fight it. It's, like, embarrassing. It's not cute. Back to Mondani's mom. Zoran. Mondani Stan. What are we gonna do about that? Also, there's a Somali girl in there, really disappointed. Her name's like Khas Abdi, whatever. I don't know. Really, really shocked right now.
Got the Somalians in the Epstein files too? Oh, jeez. Oh, man, it's all bad. It seemed like everybody went to the Epstein Island or was in the Epstein files. Goodness gracious. My goodness, man. This is... Wow. Wow.
When Zoran Mondani's mom's name shows up in the Epstein files, and the collective left, the progressives, the propagandists, and the liars in the media who have been using the Epstein files to try to destroy the Trump administration since he took office back in January, don't care, it's a pretty good indication that they never really cared about what's actually in the files or the victims. They just wanted something they could beat Trump up with. Wait a second, Patriot Dad, are you telling me that Zoran Mondani's mom's name is in the Epstein files? Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. Zoran Mondani's mother is a film director by the name of Mira Nair. And yes, Mira Nair's name is showing up in the Epstein files. So I decided to take a screen recording of her route so you can actually see the document itself. And in this document, you'll see Peggy Siegel is emailing Jeffrey Epstein. And she says, I just left Ghislaine Maxwell's townhouse. After party for a film. Bill Clinton and Jeff Bezos and Gene Peruzzi and director Mira Nair are in attendance. This Mira Nair, Zoran Mondani's mother, held an after party for a movie that she directed at Ghislaine Maxwell's townhouse back in 2009. And I'll remind you, 2009 is not that long after Jeffrey Epstein accepted a plea deal for the things that he was doing to underage girls down in southern Florida, in which Ghislaine Maxwell was named as a conspirator in that case. So these people, Mira Nair, Bill Clinton, Jeff Bezos, and everyone else that was there for this after party, they knew that when they were hanging out with Ghislaine Maxwell, who, by the way, was one of the best friends and business partners and everything else of Jeffrey Epstein. Question for you. Why would Mira Nair be associated with that circle of people going all the way back to 2009? And another question for you. How is it possible that somebody who is hanging out with the Epstein orbit with Ghislaine Maxwell, her son ends up as the mayor of New York City?
Weird how that happens, isn't it? Weird how that happens. I wonder. I want to read something. It says, while there is no evidence that Zohran Mamdani is Jeffrey Epstein's son, because there's been some speculation and here are some photos, I believe these are fake photos. Actually, no, I think these are actually real photos, because I think I asked Grok if these are real, and I believe Grok said that these are real photos. So I think this is actually his mother, this is Zohran, and that's obviously Jeffrey Epstein. But there are some other photos that had like Jeffrey Epstein, Jeff Bezos, and Bill Gates, and Zohran Mamdani's mom, and then Zohran Mamdani. I think those are AI. But if I remember correctly, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but if I remember correctly, this photo right here is actually a real photo. All right? Now, let's get back to this. The fact that his mother appears in the Epstein files highlights a much broader and deeper problem, which is the incestuous nature of elite networks. At a certain level, everyone seems to know everyone, work for everyone, or is connected through some opaque web of professional and personal ties. A supposedly random figure from the squalor of Uganda, yeah, because remember, Zohran Mamdani is allegedly from Uganda, rises all the way to mayor of New York, only for it to later emerge that his mother is deeply embedded in elite circles. The same pattern shows up again and again. James Comey's daughter just happened to be a lead federal prosecutor on the Epstein case. Interesting how that works. The judge who presided over the trial of Hillary Clinton's lawyer, the one who helped seed the Russiagate hoax, is married to Lisa Page's lawyer. Page, of course, was involved with Peter Strzok, who was one of the central figures in that same hoax. And to complete the circle, Merrick Garland officiated their wedding. None of this requires conspiracy theories. It requires only acknowledging how small, closed, and self-protecting these elite worlds are. Fix elite incestuousness, and a lot of other problems will disappear on their own. Yeah, it like I said, it is quite interesting to see like some supposedly random guy from Uganda rises all the way to the top to be mayor of the New York City. Crazy how that works. And now we find out that his mom was entrenched in, these elite circles. So kind of weird, huh? Kind of weird. Now, I want to play this clip of some protesters outside of Zohran Mamdani's home because I think they're having a little buyer's remorse. Check it out.
That's right. We know about your mom. Now listen, we was with you, Zohran. We voted for you, Zohran. We advocated for you, Zohran. We advocated for you. You ain't getting up and get up in there and lie to us. You lied, Zohran. Shame, Zohran.
Shame! Shame!
Your first lie was CCRB, Zohran.
Shame!
CCRB had the final say, Zohran.
Shame!
That's right. We know about your mom.
That's right. We know about your mom. Yeah, they know about the mom. Now, I wonder how this is going to turn out because, of course, these leftists, oh my goodness, Trump's in the Epstein files, Trump's in the Epstein files, Trump's in the Epstein files, Trump's in the Epstein files. I wonder what they'll continue to say about Mamdani, or will they just be completely silent about it for the most part? I think the latter. I think they're going to be completely silent for the most part. Mainstream media isn't going to touch on this. Mainstream media isn't going to talk about it. And if they do, they're going to try to play cover up as they always do for these leftists. But when it comes to Trump, all of a sudden, because Trump was mentioned, he's got to be involved in it. He's all in it. His name is in it. Oh my goodness, Trump was doing this. Trump was doing that. Well, did you see what they were saying about Trump? Yeah. My goodness. And also, if you haven't heard me talk about Trump being in the Epstein files, I think I dropped that video yesterday or the day before yesterday. Definitely go and check it out. It's worth a listen. Because of course we're not avoiding this, right? We're not running away from Uncle Trump's in the Epstein files. Like, no, we're gonna take a closer look. Oh, Trump's name is in there. All right, let's take a closer look at things, shall we? All right. So definitely go check out that video if you haven't. Subscribe to the second channel as well, Extra Rich. All right, the link is in the description. Extra Rich. And yeah, let me know your thoughts and your opinions about all this, man. Crazy stuff, ain't it? Crazy stuff. Stay safe out there. Peace and love. I'm out.